Hello and welcome to the screencast. In this episode, I'm going to be showing you how to design and set up your YouTube Channel 1 page so that it's looking good, feeling good, and loses 10 pounds. Alright, so in this video, like I said, we're going to be setting up a YouTube Channel 1 page. If you've never set up your YouTube channel properly, it might look a little junky and have lots of blank spaces and stuff, so let's try and fill that in for you. So this is my page that you've visited, obviously, in some form if you've seen some of my videos, and so we're going to try and do something like this anyways. But in order to do this the easiest way, Google gets a little complicated with multiple accounts and stuff, so I'm going to be using just setting up a new channel, not a new Google account. So I'm going to assume a few things, assuming that you have a Gmail, Google account of some sort somewhere set up somehow, and we'll be starting a new channel, but the practice is the same if you already have a channel that you're set up and you're just trying to figure out how to configure it. Okay, so I'm going to go here, and this is how you could actually also set up another channel, because maybe you've got your home blogging journal channel that you post videos on about your cats and stuff. Now you want to do something a little bit more professional about something else like your dogs. And so if you go over here onto your account, go to all my channels. And I think maybe if you don't have a second channel, it won't show you that. It'll just say create a new channel. But anyway, so you can see these are different YouTube channels that I have created at some point or another. And these top ones here are the ones that I actually am using. But I digress. Let's create a new channel. So that's where we're going first. From here, we get to describe it, give it a name. So I'm just going to call it the demo channel, Lemon Predictions. Category is it's not a product or a brand, it's not a company or institution or organization, it's not really arts and entertainment. It could be, I guess. It's up to you. Other, what age is it appropriate for? Any Google users 18 and older. It just depends on the laws in your area, I guess, and what you're doing on your channel. I don't know why your content would be appropriate for alcohol related. I guess maybe that means if it's not just for somebody who has alcohol on them. It's presumably your channel has alcohol content. Anyways, the one we're doing is going to be appropriate for anybody. Because when you create a channel, you have no choice. You get a Google Plus page with it, which we won't cover that much in this video, but suffice to say, if you don't click that, you're not going to get your channel. So first thing we're going to do on our new page is ignore the tour. You can take the tour. It'll walk you through some of the stuff we're going to cover here. First thing we're going to do is get a nice little avatar here. So you click this, what's that called? Pencil. And because, like I said, it's linked to your Google Plus page that it's automatically created for you. So even if you already have a Google Plus page for yourself, it's going to create another one. So I'm going to go to edit my Google Plus page. Your channel icon, avatar, picture guy thing is also connected to your Google Plus page. So I'm going to quickly drag a photo here. Obviously you can drag any photo you like. Because these are pages that are related to a YouTube page, they're not as stringent on it being an actual person. So in my case, I like Batman. Let's put a little Batman photo here. Set it as the profile photo. Crop and adjust it as you need it. You don't have to post about it if you don't want to on your page. You can just hit cancel. And so as you can see on my Google Plus page now, avatar is updated. If I close the tab here and if we're lucky and I'll refresh my YouTube channel, it's already showing up. Sometimes it takes a little while. I still don't want to take the tour. And all right, so this next thing we're going to do is the channel art. That's this funky thing right here that looks kind of generic and boring right now. So we're going to click that, but what it's going to want us to do is upload a photo. If you already have some photos somewhere, you can use some of their gallery photos if you like. But what we're going to do is I use a program called Pixelmator. Pop that up here. You could also use something like Photoshop. Basically, it's a template, and you can click the links on the screen here. Somewhere around the screen will be links to a Pixelmator template and then also a Photoshop template that you can use. And this will basically allow you to sort of build your own. So what it's showing you here with this template is this little area, this rectangle in the middle here. That's what's going to show typically for most web pages and browsers on a desktop and also on mobile. Go onto a tablet and it's going to show a little bit wider. And if it's a really big desktop view, it's going to go all the way out up to 25, 60 pixels. And then what's showing outside of that sort of long rectangle area here is what may or may not show if it was ever viewed on a TV device of some sort, possibly like an Apple TV or a Google or Android device of some sort, where they would show your YouTube channel, planning for the future kind of thing, which is kind of nice. In the meantime, what you need to concern yourself with is coming up with something that goes in here and then in the middle part, and then having stuff around it to sort of fill out. So I'm just going to turn on some stuff that I've built quickly here just to sort of show how it might look. So let's give ourselves a nice little background. I'm just enabling some layers I created, some background for the text. So if I turn off my fancy background, you can see that sort of covers up all the text and logo safe areas. And so let's throw on a little logo, some text, and some little animation there, or not animation, a little icon. So that's my little channel art template that I could use. So I've created that here. I'm just going to hide Pixelmator, throw that in there. It'll show you here what it roughly looks like on desktop and TV and then mobile versions. So you can sort of roughly get an idea of like, oh, maybe I should move my icon over a little bit, have some text elsewhere, etc. I'm turning off the auto enhance. I don't know for sure that it's going to do a lot for this. If it was like a photo, I think then it might, Google or YouTube, whoever we are, might try and make it look a little nicer, I guess, if it was a photo. You can adjust the crop if you need to. In my case, and if you're using my template, it's starting with the full crop, so you don't really want to change it. It's going to use it to its maximum width and height. So select that. It's going to save. And there you go. If I go a little wider, you can see that I forgot to enable my background. So that's how do you change the channel art. Next on our list is going to be the channel navigation. So we're going to click this pencil here, and edit channel navigation. So I'm going to enable the browse button, which will allow people to browse around my channel. I'm going to click it again so it actually enables. And on the feed here, what else you can also enable is when you do certain things, people can see that on your feed. So this just depends whether you want people to know that or not. Sometimes it helps to show these things just to show that your account is active. When you have space between videos, they can see that you're still active on YouTube. And it also helps people find other things that you're interested in. They'll keep coming back to you, even though initially it might send them away to another YouTube channel, right? Sharing is caring. The discussion here, we're not going to get into too much here, but they're basically beta testing a new commenting system, which will be good, but won't talk about it too much here because it's probably going to change in the near future. Hit save. We're going to go to the pencil and channel settings. So this will look different depending on where you come from. I'm in Canada, but and where you'd want to focus, but Canada there. And channel keywords is the things that's going to sum up what your channel is about. So maybe demo videos. I think like using about 10 or so here. You want to focus people onto your channel. Helps YouTube direct the right folks to your channel. Screencasts, Batman, Bat Dad, etc. Next, you can allow advertisements to be displayed or do not allow. You can hook this up to a Google AdWords account where you can get paid for advertisements on your video. I'm not going to cover that exactly in this video, but basically that will determine whether you would allow that in the future. Allow my channel to appear in other recommendations. In other channels, recommendations just basically means, do you want your channel to appear as recommendations on other people's YouTube pages? Generally a good idea. But again, if you're wanting to be more private, then don't. And then similarly here with the display the number of people subscribed, initially that's kind of like maybe you don't want that to appear because you don't have very many people, but as it grows, it's kind of nice just to show that it's growing. And I think I kind of like to enable that. I'm a bit of a stats junkie. And finally, your Google Analytics ID. So if you've got a Google Analytics account for stats tracking and things like that, you can tie your YouTube channel into that so that it can sort of pipe any views and links and things back to your web page from there. This will be like a number or a series of numbers and letters that starts with a UA, 6 numbers, and then another set of numbers, something like that. Paste that in there. I'm not going to bother hooking it up. Make sure you hit save. Now, going back to our channel here, up here in the top left is how we get back to our channel, so we can see what it looks like. So now we're going to go to our About page. And there's a few things here we need to set up, and most importantly is the channel description. So roughly in the first paragraph, your first 45 characters or so will be used throughout YouTube to describe your video, or to describe your channel, sorry, and how it is presented to people. So I can't type and talk, but my channel is here, and this is what it's about. More stuff here and other things. So you can put, if you really want to, you can put links in here, say my website. What you're keying on here and worrying about is that whatever sort of shown here is what people will see in other ways. It's your channel is listed throughout YouTube and other places that they maybe advertise or list channels on YouTube. So important to have that done well, but shortened to the point. Obviously 45 characters is what you want. So we're going to add a few links here. Your first link that you add in will get overlaid above your channel art. So let's say my great web page here. Second one, let's say my great blog. And we're going to add the first few links. So your social links are things that you can have little link icons above your channel art again, and you can choose whether the first 4 or 3 or 2 or 1 or none will appear over top. So this is where you can link to your Twitter page. Let's say full link in here, not just the account. What else? Let's say I'll throw a Tumblr one in here just for fun. And you can show the views and show the date joined if you want. Everybody has to start somewhere, right? So your views obviously will be very low when you first start out. I think it's kind of handy just to show, especially as your videos, certain videos get more views, to show that they're popular. Why not? That way people kind of know which ones are catching on with other folks. And then, okay, next we're going to do, I'm just going to click done here. Save that. Done. So now you can see my link to my great web page is there. The Twitter link is there, but also in my description about the video, you can see the links about my channel. Sorry, the links are here as well. So my whatever amount of links you throw in will also be available down below. So you could have things like an email newsletter sign up maybe, or your blog, your business web page, your et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You know, the last thing on this page it will do is you can feature other channels. So what this allows you to do is basically throw a few channels on your page that maybe you like or your friends are making, or you have other channels. So for in my case, I'll just throw a couple in here. Whoops, wrong spot. And so you can either use the full URL like youtube.com/the username. I'm just going to call this channels I like for fun, but just to show you what a few of them look like by throwing the username in. These are obviously all my channels, which helps for promoting other things you're doing. Hit done. Now those channels will be featured. It kind of helps spread the love, I guess, around on YouTube of other things that you do, and then also other things that you like. Okay, so we're going to go back to our home page. Up here, you can click back to go to the home, or this home button here. The first thing you'll see here that they kind of prompt you to do is add a channel trailer. And what this does is it allows you to sort of feature a video that you would like to be shown to people who haven't subscribed yet to your video, to your channel. And so if I click add, and it wants me to throw a video that I already have on there. I don't have one yet, so I'm going to upload one. I'm going to click upload. I've got a little sample video here. Drag this in. It's going to start uploading. I'll skip ahead to when it's done here. Okay, so my video is going to be live shortly. While it's processing, you can still update the settings. So this video is something that you probably don't want listed in your regular channel. It's not, I mean, it's not a big deal if it is, but we'll just put it as unlisted, call it intro to my channel. And the description is actually shown on your channel page to my channel. And so categorize it appropriately. You can throw all sorts of standard YouTube settings on here. I won't cover that right now. I always like to throw the recording date in just so that it's, you can add it to a playlist if you have playlists. Playlist is a great way, by the way, to sort of organize your videos in certain categories and allow YouTube to tell people what to watch next. But we'll cover that in another video. All right, so I'm going to click up here in this top nav just to show you what it's like here. You can go back to your channel. Your video manager is where you can see all the videos that you've uploaded. I just have the one. You can set up new managers, other people to allow it to see your page and upload videos and things like that, which is handy. Go back to the channel. So my channel trailer now, I have a video. I'm going to choose that, hit save. So as you can see, the description goes there, my title is there, so I want to kind of show what that looks like a little bit better probably, or describe it a little better, but in the interest of time, we'll just keep it simple. Finally, I'll just quickly show you can put other sections of videos down below. So categorize various categories of videos, so popular uploads, recent uploads, likes, things that you've liked, and YouTube or Google Plus events and things like that you've put on. So recent uploads, obviously this is not going to have very much content right now because that video up top is unlisted, and I could maybe put, just to show you that basically you can have a nice sort of layout of videos and other content below, just to entice people to stick around, watch some of your videos, see other stuff they might not otherwise see if they're coming to your page, to your channel, and that's sort of generally how you organize and set up a YouTube page. I hope I haven't gotten too fast. I feel like I talked maybe too fast, but you can always pause, I guess, and go back. And if you use this video or any of the provided templates that I included in the links below too, in the description below will be links to that. You can to sort of set up your page. I'd love to hear about it, so leave a comment with a link to your channel below. I'd love to see it in action. And I'd also appreciate a thumbs up if you enjoyed the content of this video. And be sure to subscribe down below as well if you want more videos like this. So until next time, thanks for watching.